So for the race like a Dakar, it's around 20 people for one car. Most of them, they are mechanics, manager for sure, doctors, osteopaths, some people for the logistics, some people also for the communication, and that's all.
Teams follow their drivers on service routes and build a service park at the bivouac every day. Cars and trucks have a very important team member inside the cockpit, the co-driver.
The driver sits behind the steering, he drives, and the co-driver tries to organize all the rest.
Continue straight.
I control the time and the routes. So I give to Nasser, to the driver, all the information he needs to go fast and safe from start to finish.
For the bike riders, however, solitude is bliss. They take on this amazing adventure alone.
This impressed me a lot. He is alone on his bike, driving, co-driving, doing everything, and sometimes they are more fast than us. So for me, the real hero are the bikers. They are a little bit crazy, I think, to do what they do.
Rally Raid is both demanding and dangerous. Athletes undergo intense physical and technical training to prevent unnecessary collisions and limit the impact of the unavoidable ones. If you're going to crash, do it right and try to get it out of the way during testing. Each year, teams descend on Morocco to get to grips with their equipment and workflows. The Morocco Rally not only provides the perfect playground for testing and tuning ahead of the Dakar race, but this 5-day, 2,500-kilometre event is also one of the most magical races on the calendar.
This is a good step, for next Dakar. It's very important for us.
Morocco also demands highly skilled navigation. The rules regarding navigation are very strict. And the only tools allowed are a trip master, which counts distance, a special GPS point provided by the organisers, which keeps an eye on waypoints, a compass, and the road book. A book handed out by race organisers featuring all navigational information. The roadbook contains navigation notes on dangerous terrain, special or key features in the landscape, and of course changes of direction.
We spend a lot of time marking our roadbook to give us our directions for the day, so from kilometres and waypoints and distances. At the top here we have a speedo cap, which they basically have our kilometres for distance, and then also our bearing, so compass heading. So if it tells us to go 340 degrees at kilometre 14, this is what we have to follow and read in the meantime while riding the dirt bike around out in the middle of the desert.
When racing through open desert, navigation is crucial for tactics, strategy and survival. Since the fastest rider of the previous stage opens the track the next day, first place is not always the position you want to aim for.
You have a huge disadvantage if you start first. If it's a dune stage and you start first, no matter how fast you ride, you'll lose time, because the guys coming from behind can see, everywhere you go, you draw a perfect line. So anytime you turn, they cut 300 meters off of your corner, So I think it's just a feeling that you get with a lot of time in the dunes.
One race set almost entirely amidst sand dunes is the Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge. Since 1991, this 5-day motorsport spectacular has taken place across the United Arab Emirates, and although it was originally for cars, motorcycles and quads have been allowed since 1995. This special desert race can boast a long entry list filled with the most prestigious teams and drivers.